Okay, so this is an Ikea kitchen island, which I'm going to be turning into a workbench for Father's Day. Now, this thing normally retails for about $200. I was able to pick it up on Craigslist for $40. It is a little bit rough. It's been sitting outside, and we could actually use it as is, but we're just going to go ahead and modify just to make it a little bit nicer. Now, it does already come with these nice metal rod racks to hang clamps on. It's got a bottom shelf. It is a lattice and removable. So what we're going to do is we're completely going to take this apart, sand everything down, reroute all the edges. We're going to go ahead and replace this lattice bottom with a hardwood bottom. We're going to give us a really nice, hard, durable finish. And then lastly, we're going to throw some caster wheels with locks in the bottom to make this thing mobile. So again, this is fine as is. We're just going to customize it just to make it a little bit better. So we'll see how it turns out. All right, guys, so this is the finished Ikea workbench hack that I was doing for my dad for Father's Day. So again, this is a Ikea kitchen island that I was able to pick up on Craigslist for $40. It normally retails for $200, and we were repurposing this into a shop bench. So what I did was I completely disassembled it, sanded every single individual piece, rerouted all the edges, gave it a nice super smooth polyurethane and wax finish. The other thing we were doing, if you recall, we were replacing this bottom, which originally was this kind of cheap and flimsy lattice bottom, with this nice heavy duty hard MDF bottom. The other thing we were doing, we were completely sanding and polishing the metal rods here. And again, for our purpose, they're perfect for hanging clamps. And then also polishing the metal feet. So now all the stainless steel in here is like a mirror, brand new. The other thing we did was we added these retractable caster wheels. Great thing about these is it's going to make this bench completely mobile, and they are rated for 400 pounds. So you're going to be able to use this bench to, if you wanted to add a sander, a router, a saw, or multiple machines on here. It's going to be real easy to still move it around with those wheels. And again, chamfered router bit on all the edges. And again, nice super buttery smooth finish. Now the way we get that finish, we use a product called Minwax. And no, they are not sponsoring this video, but this is a fast drying semi-gloss polyurethane. Now you can get away with one coat on the body. I would definitely recommend two for the top, just because it's going to take a lot of abuse. Now depending on the temperature, it's going to take anywhere from 5 to 15 minutes to dry. And then once that's dry, we're going to use this finishing paste wax. Make sure you get the natural one. And we're going to actually sand this again with a steel wool. Now this is not the steel wool that you're going to be using to clean your pots and pans in the kitchen. This is a super fine 4-0 furniture grade steel wool. And what you're going to do is you're going to load this up with this wax, and we're going to sand that polyurethane finish down. So what that's going to do is going to even out the finish. It's also going to impregnate little micro beads of the wax with the polyurethane. So those two combined is going to give it a real hard, durable, and super smooth finish. All right, so now the only problem with this project is it actually turned out so well that I'm even thinking about keeping it, but we'll see. All right, so total cost for this project was $120. Again, $40 for the island, $40 for the caster wheels, about $20 for the finishing products, and then another $20 for the MDF sheet of wood. Now, if you wanted to try and get a bench this size, you would not be able to find a decent one for under $300 or $400. So this is a perfect example of where you don't actually have to just build one from scratch. You can take something, repurpose it, and actually have a better result than what the original intention was. Now, if you didn't want to have this for the shop, this is actually be perfect for a gardener, as a potting bench, or even outside by the grill as a serving table or a setup table. You know, these racks could be used for tongs or rags or anything else. All right, guys, so I was a little bit short on time, and due to the time constraints, this was not a build video. I did purchase another one of these on Craigslist that I will be converting for my shop. and that one will be a start to finish build. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed the video, and happy Father's Day.